Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where the makeup and sass keeps you coming back for more. Now, today I'm going to be doing a new series that I kind of want to start on my channel, and it's just going to be me talking about, I feel like, some really popular topics and things that kind of affect people's everyday life, and a lot of them are going to be things that are kind of really important to me as like a person. And honestly, I kind of was inspired to start this series, and I'm going to call it GillyTalks. And it's just because I had a couple of things happen to me this week, and it was just kind of like strange that they were all happening all in one week. And I was like, you know what, like I'm just gonna share like my opinions with my subscribers and with whoever else happens to, you know, stumble upon this video, just to kind of, give you guys my intake on a couple of different things and see where it goes. Like, by all means, is any of my advice or anything that I say, the end all be all. I am not an expert on any of these things. These are just, my humble opinions as a human being and kind of things like that. So, to get started, I don't want this video to be too long. I kind of want these to be like less than 10-minute type of situations. I want to talk about today kind of about changing your lifestyle to kind of be healthier, be okay with the body that you have, because I feel like this is a really huge topic or issue for us right now as a society, living on social media, seeing all of these super perfect people living super perfect lives. I feel like, we kind of feel a pressure to look that way, be that way, when in actuality that's just not realistic at all. And these people are just putting on a persona for us to like and admire and get inspiration from, but it doesn't necessarily mean we have to emulate and try to be an exact replica of what these people are. From my personal experience, I've always been on what some could call the heavier side. I mean, my friends would be like, you're not that big, you're not whatever, but we all feel the way we feel about our bodies, and we're entitled to feel that way. Which is really the moral of this story, is like, you can feel however way you want about your body. We're all entitled to feel how we feel about our bodies. What you really can't do is try to put your body image issues onto someone else's. And this kind of goes to talking about fat shaming people or even skinny shaming people, because some people can't help that they're naturally thin and they have, fast metabolism. And some people, it's not their fault. Like, you don't know why they're that size, and you really shouldn't try to be like, why don't you lose weight or something like that. Honestly, if somebody is big, they know they're big, and they don't need you telling them that they're big. But, that's really just, neither here nor there. This is really more about like being very body positive. I don't know, sometimes people feel some kind of way about that term, but it's about being okay with who you are. I feel like ending high school, I was like at my biggest, and then I was going to college, and it was kind of like a culture shock for me because no one in my family had ever gone away to college. My sisters went to college, but they stayed in, our town where we were from. They went to college locally, so they stayed at home and all of that stuff. But going away to college, there was just like this whole new world and new experience. And I had always wanted to lose weight, but it was like, I don't know, something about it, like being in high school, it just wasn't happening. I just maintained the same weight that I was. It was really annoying. But then when I got to college, I don't know, something kind of changed, and it was a huge campus, and I was walking around more, I was being more active, and I kind of just took charge of what I was eating and putting into my body. Like, I knew what I liked, I knew what I didn't like, and I knew what I was willing to give up and not willing to give up, which I think is the biggest part when you want to start your weight loss journey, is to know what you want to give up and know what you won't give up. Like, for me, it's coffee. And coffee, like, I get a lot of Starbucks, and they tend to have like, syrups and sugars or whatever. I have tried to change what I put in it and what I don't, just so that it is a little bit, I don't know, on the healthier side. But I cannot give coffee up, and I can't give ice cream up. Like, I don't eat ice cream every single day, but when I want ice cream, I'm gonna get ice cream. But everything else, like, I eat like really, really healthy, like, I know that I can't cook rice, so that was super easy to cut out for me because I can't cook rice. So guess what? I don't eat rice anymore. and I eat more of like proteins and like vegetables, and living on my own away from like my family, I felt like it was easier for me to do, but it was mainly because I decided to take control of my eating habits and what I was doing. I stopped eating out, and like that was another thing for me. It was like I had to make a decision. Do I eat out or do I go out drinking? You can't do both. For me, I can't do both because both equals me gaining like weight like a lot. So I decided to go out. Like if I go out drinking, I'm not eating while I'm out drinking, because that's just, and most of the time I'm not going to eat anything healthy, so it's just not going to work out for me. So that's just kind of like what I decided to do. And I would say within the first 2 years of college, I lost about 30 to 35 pounds. Since graduating over 2 years ago, I have gained back about like 15 pounds. But you know what? It's okay, because I still like how I look. I like, you know, what I look like. And for me, losing weight wasn't about, oh my God, like I have this picture perfect idol and I want to go down to her weight. It was really just like me being healthier, feeling better about myself, liking the way I look more in like my clothes and stuff. And it's not to say like I didn't like the way I looked before, but I just wanted to, you know, feel better, look better. You know what I mean? And that's really the goal of this little video here, is to kind of tell you guys, if you want to start doing some lifestyle changes, you don't have to jump in feet first with a, you know, just going crazy. You can kind of, you know, dip your toes in one at a time, see where that leads you. And the most important thing is to make sure you're doing this for yourself and not for anyone else, not because anybody else told you you should or shouldn't do it. That's really not what this is about. Another tip that I would have is to, you know, go on BuzzFeed or Pinterest and kind of see what kind of recipes they have. If you don't know what is really healthy or isn't, try out these things, see what you like, see what you don't, because some of them you will and others you will not, trust me. And then you kind of just work your way from there, making sure you just have really balanced meals. And if you're gonna cheat, you know, one day, don't call it cheating, just being like, I'm gonna treat myself. That's what I do. Like I say, like, this is my treat myself meal or something, just because I was good for like 2 or 3 weeks and I just have like a craving. And we're humans, we're allowed to have cravings, and you shouldn't make anybody make you feel bad about having those cravings, because bruh, we want to eat. And you know, for me, I love eating and I love good food, and my mom knows how to cook really well, so I was always surrounded by really, really good food. So guess what? I'm gonna eat. And it's another thing to know that weight comes, weight goes. You can take charge and you can do whatever you want to do, but the main part is to be happy, to be healthy, and to be okay with what you're doing in your life. And I think that's all I have to say about the topic. If you guys want me to go into more in depth about, you know, like my eating like lifestyle and what I eat, since I'm a limited cooker kind of things and I'm on the go, I'm a student, if you want to see that, I'm going to put a poll. You can like this video or subscribe and answer the poll, and comment down below to, you know, let me know if you want that. But I think I'm going to do a couple of these, see how they go, see if you guys like them or not. But I mean, either way, I think I still want to do them because they're kind of important to me, and they're just, you know, things that I feel like really strongly and passionate about. So yeah, I really hope this was helpful to someone, anyone, in any way, shape, or form, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.